on Wednesday nights, I go to Bridge of Faith. It's a church at Rockaway Beach, and there's a group of us from C of O that go there, and we load up at Christian Ministries and head over there, and we'll just work with the youth and just hang out with them that night. I know this semester they're trying to get us a lot more involved in the leadership part of it. Before, we've just gone and just kind of hung out with them, but right now they are trying to get us a little bit more involved. But we'll go there and they'll eat dinner and they serve them food, and so we'll just eat with them, and then we'll go over to the youth building and worship and have a message and sometimes play some games and just hang out with the kids and like talk to them and see how their day is going, how their week's going, and just get to know the youth there. Sometimes we'll break up into small groups afterwards and pray with them and just talk to them a little bit. Or I know the youth pastor is wanting to have like a night where just answer like a lot of questions they have, that they'll just like write down questions before that week starts, and they'll just we'll all answer them like a kind of panel type thing, a lot of the youth leaders. But right now it's mainly just the one youth pastor that like preaches or gives the message to the youth there. And they have like a youth leadership team, I guess, composed of a lot of this juniors or seniors in high school that lead worship or just kind of take a more leadership role. One really neat experience I had was while we were there for a missions trip we went to over spring break last semester. And the last night we were outside and worshiping, and just had one of the students from C of O came and spoke that night and gave a message to the kids. And at the end of the service, he called us all up and had us line up, and just if any of the kids wanted to come up and talk to us about anything or just pray with us, he gave them that opportunity. And so one of the girls came up and talked to me and just about stuff she was struggling with at school, and so I prayed with her. And it was just really crazy to me to see like how much these kids are actually going through, and it's totally different than like anything I've dealt with before, like had struggled with as a high schooler. I guess it was really interesting to see how much these kids have been through. They've been through so much more than I ever really had thought about before, and just it was really cool to see how they would work together with their friends and just overcome a lot of this stuff. And they just seemed really mature in how they dealt with a lot of their things. But it just really opened my eyes to see that there's a lot of things that they struggle with that I'd never really thought about before. So I would definitely say contact Christian Ministries and see. I mean, you could just start going on Wednesday nights if you want, but there's also another missions trip that's going next spring break that they're trying to see who's interested in it and just get some people, I guess, to kind of apply for that. But I would definitely talk to Sarah Sharp or Justin Sharp, the Christian Ministries, and just see if that's something you're interested in.